Welcome, pilots! This video is part of my guide detailing every high-security combat site. In most of these videos, you'll see me flying an assault frigate called the Ishkur. This ship is well suited for the Rogue Drone Asteroid Infestation. Combat signatures appear in your probe scanner window, and you must scan them down with probes before you can warp to them. Some combat signatures are referred to as DED-rated sites. DED stands for the Directive Enforcement Department, an NPC corporation that is a division of Concord. Such combat sites are given a difficulty rating on a scale of 1 through 10. The Rogue Drone Asteroid Infestation is a combat signature found in all systems with a security status of 0.8 and lower all throughout New Eden. This site is a decent place for younger pilots to practice their PvE combat skills. It also has a small chance for some decent loot drops. Only up to cruiser-class ships will be allowed into the site. This dead space complex was once the workfield of a large mining corporation. It is now infested with a strain of rogue drones, working tirelessly to strip mine the once valuable ore that still remains hidden within the depths of the ruins. This site has a DED threat assessment of unsafe, 3 of 10. You will land directly on an ancient acceleration gate, which you must activate to enter the first room of the site. This complex was once the workfield of a wealthy mining corporation. Funding got cut shortly after an architectural mishap, where the acceleration gates that were supposed to carry the massive industrial haulers got infected with a mysterious virus. The gate's power coils were severely drained, and are to this day only capable of hurling smaller vessels between complex pockets. The ruins are now reputed to be infested with a strain of rogue drones. In the first room, you'll land near some debris near the acceleration gate to the next room. The area is guarded by 3 light drones. The gate to the next room is locked, requiring all NPCs in the area to be destroyed. This section of the complex was once a pocket of very valuable minerals. Most of the ore was mined away decades ago by the resident mining corporation, but the drifting hulks of rock are now kept company by another type of scavenger, rogue drones. In the second room, you'll land near 2 huge asteroids. The area is guarded by a total of 19 rogue drones, which I've split into 3 separate groups. The first group guards a rogue drone container below the nearest huge asteroid, consisting of 2 frigate-sized drones. The second group spans the area en route to the acceleration gate to the next room. This group has a total of 15 light or frigate-sized drones, split into multiple subgroups, each hovering near their own asteroid. The third group guards a black drone container above the further huge asteroid, consisting of another 2 frigate-sized drones. Both containers can only be accessed by destroying their nearby group. The rogue drone container will always drop either a single alloy or a bundle of minerals. The black drone container will always drop a 5th tier Overseer's effects. The gate to the next room is again locked, requiring all NPCs in the area to be destroyed. This complex pocket once housed a thriving center for miners operating in the dead space field. The old station ruins that still remain within the sector are evidence enough that some decades back, this area was highly valued by whatever mining interest controlled it. Multiple signals and reports of rogue drone activity have been detected around this central area. It appears these abandoned ruins have now become the home of a hostile strain of rogue drones who will stop at nothing to defend their harvesting operation. In the third and final room, you'll land in front of a pair of asteroid mining posts with an infested station ruins way off in the distance. The area is guarded by 4 separate groups, totaling 20 rogue drones. The first group is nearby on the left, hovering near some ruined mining machinery, consisting of 3 frigate-sized drones. The second group guards 4 mineral containers resting on top of an ore storage platform, consisting of 8 light drones. The third group hover near the right-hand asteroid mining posts, consisting of 5 frigate-sized drones. The fourth and final group guard a scratched cask and rogue drone container, consisting of 4 frigate-sized drones. The 2 containers can only be accessed by destroying this final group. The rogue drone container will always drop either a single alloy or a bundle of minerals. The scratched cask will always drop a 7th tier Overseer's effects. If you're lucky, it also has a small chance of dropping a Shadow Serpentis faction module. Each of the mineral containers, which can only be accessed by destroying all of the nearby light drones, will always drop a bundle of minerals. A ship like the Ishkur, fit with railguns, will run this site in about 8 minutes. If you choose to ignore the loot containers in the second room, and only focus on the scratched cask in the third room, you can cut this down to under 6 minutes. Any ship with fast lock times or auto-targeting light missiles can run this site quite quickly, with tactical destroyers or the Orthrus being the most efficient. Younger pilots should have no trouble running this site in a regular cruiser. While recording the footage for this video series, I kept track of the statistics for 20 Rogue Drone Asteroid Infestation sites. Over this period, 2 of these dropped something beyond the Overseer's effects, alloys, or minerals. I was quite surprised that in both cases, the scratched cask dropped a Shadow Serpentis faction module, rather than a sentient faction module. Perhaps this is lore-related, as rogue drones are apparently the result of Galent AI research gone wrong. In high-security systems with a security status of 0.9 or higher, you can also probe down the Rogue Drone Infestation Sprout. Perhaps the more interesting Rogue Drone sites include the unrated combat signatures named the Haunted Yard, Desolate Site, or Chemical Yard. Depending on where you find yourself in high-security space, my past work includes a complete set of combat site video guides for all pirate factions. You can check out any of those videos on my channel right now. If you're curious about fitting assault frigates for combat site exploration, you can check out the gaming section of my website over at RileyEntertainment.com. Stay tuned to Riley Entertainment for more EVE Online combat site guides, and smash that like button if you enjoy my content.